track card, progressive pattern hacker. 31 samples of dirty subject matter. We got that Amiga vision. Better bring your homework, boy, cause this is revision. Professional track card, progressive pattern hacker. 31 samples of dirty subject matter. We got that Amiga vision. Better bring your homework, boy, cause this is revision. Rocking all night to that pattern skank, digging deep in the sample bank. Can't leave nothing blank. Trying for the tracks like a battle tank. Roll tracking in our sleep like androids counting. 64 electric sheep. You can find us in the demo scene, proud and raw. Surrounded by Amigas and 64s. 1-bit, 2-bit, 3-bit more. 7-bit, 8-bit, no more. We be making a play with AV projects at 64K. Main aim to win the day. Clear chopping, head bobbing, ragamuffin, never stopping, track smashing, noise catching, get the beat cracking. One more thing left before you go cracker. To the hackers, good visions of pro trackers. Professional track card, progressive pattern hacker. 31 samples of dirty subject matter. We got that Amiga vision. Better bring your homework, boy, cause this is revision. Professional track card, progressive pattern hacker. 31 samples of dirty subject matter. We got that Amiga vision. Better bring your homework, boy, cause this is revision. Hoffman breaking up the tracks with day trip and filling in the gaps. Listen up, here's a whack. The demo scene ain't dead. It's just you can't read the code. Better get it in your head before the deadline's closed. Text the form. The fact of the matter is you'll batter you were stopped day before you were born. So listen up before you go crackers. Out to the hackers, good visions of old trackers.
Good evening and welcome. He says, expecting something to happen, and it did not. So, there we go.
Present from Sega. Outrun.
That's almost awkward there, didn't it? I kind of waited for a half a second. It's gonna go off, isn't it? No, it's not. They've actually got to start talking, and then it goes off. Of course, that old chestnut. Should have seen it coming. Thanks, Nick. Your work here is done, I think.
Mode activated.
Right, that means we are activated. We can start now. Right. Let's go. We're going to start the stream properly. So, good evening. Hello, welcome, greetings. How are you all doing? It's good to see you all again. It's Monday. Happy Monday to you all. If such a thing exists, but welcome in another week. Time does fly by, doesn't it? But yeah, we're back again. We're back again with Amiga Action Coverdisks. Can you believe it? Part 19. I'm already of Amiga Action. Would you believe? We have 2 years worth of issues left to work through. So still plenty of discs left for us to play. And I have no doubt the remaining discs are of the same quality and same care as all the others. So in that case, brace yourselves, this is going to be painful. Before we begin, let's have a little roll call, shall we, of everyone in the chat, as tradition dictates at this point of the stream. So, firstly, Demi is first. Hello, Demi. Welcome in. Demi's first. Hi, Demi. Cypher Darks is second. And Nick is third. So, welcome all. Ian Q Blank there as well. Cool Classman. Critical Interrupts. Portal, thank you for the streak. 30 stream streak as well, no less. Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. Hello to Tim. Evening to you too. Cool Classman, thank you for the 10 stream streak. Again, much appreciated. Thanks so much for that. Nick, you are sick again. Oh no, already second time this year already. Blimey, that sucks. Hopefully that passes soon enough, but that's not much fun, I imagine. Not great luck, is it? Let's be honest. But hopefully that will pass sooner rather than later, of course. So yes, I think we've covered off everything so far. But yeah, I hope you're well. Apart from Nick, hopefully you'll be well soon. And yeah, thanks as always for coming to join us for stream number 476, would you believe? The number 500 is starting to just loom large. Well, not large. Looms it's a bit small at the moment, but it is getting there. Still got a little way to go for that, but not, the milestone is not that far away. So yeah, we are currently working our way again through Amiga Action. Again, that's kind of flying by a bit, isn't it? It's gonna take a bit longer yet. We've got a lot of discs to Amiga Action in total, but it's not be long before we have to think about another magazine to do, I suppose. That will be here before we know it. So at some point, I've got to start thinking about that a little bit. But yeah, still plenty for us to think about and work through first. Right. So just a quick one. I'll do the usual thing here. That if you're new to the stream or new to this particular stream, then the usual disclaimer applies at this point. So, although I normally stream real hardware, for these particular streams, I do not, because obviously it's much easier streaming all cover discs on emulation, because A, that's where I out the discs, and B, that's where different configs and getting things to work, where it isn't always that easy, because obviously there are about 600 different Amiga models and combinations of configurations to have. So that always makes things fun as well. But we have reached January 1995. That is where we start tonight. It is technically a 3-disc issue. I say technically because the 3rd disc is something a little odd, and that's some sort of competition they are running for winning. I can't remember what it was now, but they're winning something. Maybe win £1,000. Oh, that's a nice prize. I think we missed the deadline for that. But you can have a crack anyway and see what that's about. But the other discs are a bit more normal. So before we begin, usual stuff. Of course, I have to do this, as you know. I'm legally obliged to do this. I'll just put in the chat there links to the upcoming events. All times of court. Yeah, see that holds up in court. That'll be fine. What can go wrong? Yes. So upcoming NAG meets. So Sunday, 22nd of February, is our next meet. In fact, at the cafe. So 3 till 8. If you're on Facebook, you can see the event page there. If you wouldn't mind responding to that, if you're on Facebook, and I intend to come, that'd be really helpful in terms of us having an idea of numbers, and also pushing out a bit further and getting more people aware. You know, it just all helps, basically. It's hard to reach people on these things, but these things do make a difference. And the next one after that is at the end of March, so a bit of time before that. But that, for those who like attending our Saturday meets, do note the start time and end time are 1 hour earlier. At Tom's request, he runs the cafe. He asked if we could finish a bit earlier. So that's going to be I think it's likely that for Saturday meets from now on, that is going to be the norm, I think, in terms of timings. But yeah, we've got a Sunday one first, so that's the next one. So hopefully, for those who are able to make it, we'll get to see you there. Hardware, yep, I did answer that. Emulation tonight, because it's Coverdisks, it is on WinUAE and not on my actual machines. So my Amigas get a rest for the evening. Which is which is how I usually approach these particular streams. So I think that's pretty much everything covered. I can't think of anything else. Obviously, usual stuff. We've got some major events coming up. Some of you know we've got OLL 26 in April, 11th of April at Epic Studios. So if anyone is up for helping us out or volunteering to help out, then let me know. We should have confirmed this week table size. Well, how much space do we get? So 5 or 6 tables, I think, is what we're going to have. So I think I'll do measurements this week and working out the actual space available. So that is, I'll hear more on that as due course. So I have asked the questions, so I'm waiting for the response, a definitive response from that one. Evening Archeress as well. Evening Damien. Good to see you. Hope you're all well. So I think that's pretty much it. I think I can't think of anything else exciting that's happening at the moment. Other than, of course, don't forget obligatory YouTube plug. So do go and have a look over there. If you haven't done so, if you don't mind dropping a sub, some of you have. If you don't want to, that's fine. But I put on all the old streams end up there eventually. And also, it's a playlist for Amiga Action on there. So if you want to catch up the old Amiga Action streams, you know where to go. And 2 months down the line, this will be on there as well. Right. I think we have pretty much covered everything off. So I think we're almost ready to start. So should we do that? A bit earlier than usual, isn't it? You should ramble on longer than this. Right, so yeah, WinUAE tonight, as as a lot you know for these particular streams. So we're going to start with issue 66, disc 1. Hello, Francis. I will get on with it. Don't worry. Tough crowds. No, there are just 2 demos on this issue. 1 each disc, and then there's that weird 3rd disc, which we'll look at too. Hello, Mike. Welcome in. So we've got, first up, we have a demo of Shadow Fighter, which is the Gremlin fighting game, which I think only came out on the Amiga. Better put a joystick, this. So shall we get going? I think we should. Now, I'm pretty sure it's to come up on both the other mags we've done so far. Although I think each demo is actually different. So the same game but 3 different demos, which is quite unusual. Bit concerned then, it wasn't going to work. This seems to just stop. But here we go. Turn my headphone volume down. It's quite loud. Stat block. That's something quite different. Oh, it is, but it's quite different. Team Naps. My guys, yeah. For a team that naps, they did quite good work for this. They are an Italian team, in fact. They were based, well, based in Italy. Still are, I guess. This is their first game. There we go. We've got 18 superbly animated fighters, 9 layers of parallax, over 8 megabytes of graphics, and maximum 8 special moves per fighter. Nine layers. Can we count them? That's history. Remember at the best set. In some quarters it is. Yes. I would put an argument forward for saying it is in the top 2. Oh, that's demo mode. Okay. And start. That's quite embarrassing. Not started playing the game yet. Let's try it. Let's actually try playing it properly, shall we? Yeah, so Shadow Fighter is up there. Fighting Spirit came a bit later, but yes, that is up there too. So I would say, personally, oh, not available demo. Okay, fine. Personally, I'd say Shadow Fighter, Fighting Spirit. Not sure which order, but they'll be the top 2. We've got to be her, haven't we? Seen it before. I actually had a box copy of this when I was a kid, so I played it a lot. I think I have 4 discs. Certainly the standards version, anyway. So I'm not sure Mitch is here yet, but I will say to preempt Mitch, this is not Elfmania is not better than this. Elfmania is much worse than this. So this is for me. This and Fighting Spirit, the two best Amiga fighting games. Also one button only, and it's designed around one button as well. And that's a bit one trick pony there. There are a lot of different. There are different special moves. They all do with one button. Okay, plus no, I don't count it as the same type of game, really. To be honest, it's really good. It's a really good early game. But it's not quite. It's a different kind of vibe. It's not the same as the one-on-one fighters that Street Fighter 2 kind of made really popular and people try to copy. Haddock, yeah, just missing just missing that. Yeah, I know some of the characters are inspired, should we say, by Street Fighter. I think that's a fair comment. Oh, I lost that one. Okay, that's annoying. We will see. We will see this game in full soon on our Amiga Year streams, because we have reached 1995 now, so this will come up. There's an HA version as well, which we'll play. But it's the same as this, just more colourful. The graphics are really nice. It looks really good. Anyway, even on this version. Just really cheesed that one. Him still falling away, exploding fist. The ninja, yeah, ninja. This, it's a ninja, but I keep shouting ninja. That's our body blows, wasn't it? That one, that was quite funny. Playability, this is right up there. In terms of, if you want Amiga fighting games, this is definitely up there. It does play really nicely. It's designed around one button joystick as well. So it's really cleverly done in that respect. What's training battle? Oh, I can't do that either. That's actually the demo. That's it. That's what you get. Bit of a shame. But, you know, you get a two-player mode as well, so I can't do that, obviously. But, yeah, for a demo, that's quite a nice option. Full game has obviously got a lot more going for it than this. Yeah, that's all there is on that one. You got two characters. You can play as the other character, I suppose, but I think there's not much point in me milking that anymore. So I won't. But yes, I had the Amiga Power demo as well, which is different background, different music, I think, as well. And one of the characters, the Tiger Girl was still there, but they had another character on you play as well. I think the one had a demo of this, which is also different. So yeah, all three demos are different. So I guess different characters' backgrounds is quite their effort, but still quite nice to see, you know, some different characters, I suppose, in each one. Discordian, welcome in. King of all Amigans. Francis, all this talk about best fighting game, and I'll mention Shaq through. Yeah, I don't know why that is. Can't think how that doesn't come up. Hello, Wandering Warlock. Welcome in. They went on to make a really good beat up for GBA called Kicking Over. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. They did work on the PS2 as well, I think. Some very different, not fighting games, but different sort of games. So they were around for a while after this. So that's cool. They were not one-hit wonders. That's for sure. Yeah, good evening to you, or good day to you, indeed. Hello, Ian. Welcome in. Right. Next up is the treat for all you football fans out there. Again, apologies, but they like their football games at the moment, the Amiga Action. So we have got a demo of Premier Manager 3, which is quite a large demo. The magazine, 10 weeks of a season. Wow, that's impressive, actually. Monsters repaired. Excellent. Glad to hear it. That's good. Good to hear. Man's rightful place. Collected till 200. Excellent stuff. Who Shadow will be fighting? There's a big boss called Shadow, to be fair. It was quite fearsome. Archers, yes. I think at this stage in Amiga's life, football management games were a big part of the Amiga's release schedule. I think it's fair to say. I wasn't expecting that to start off. Cheat Simulator. Now I had again box version of the original Premier Manager. In fact, somewhere around here, I have got a box copy of this game. I think I won that at Kickstart the other year, winning the Swash tournament. So I do have a box copy of this. Are you using the football? Interesting in scoring. It's funny, isn't it, how that happens? Put the name in. That is put my name. You're your first pass, you're happy. Of course, I've got to. You have PMC box on your shelf. Oh, cool. Gremlin's got Amiga Action sword. Yes. Yes, I think they had a bit of a word, didn't they? Easy month for Amiga Action. Get on the phone to Gremlin, they'll sort you out. Shadow Fighter is the whole disc, but it's a pretty light demo, isn't it? This looks quite chunky, actually. 10-week demo with all the features enabled is pretty cool. We can arrange some friendlies, I guess. Guess we can pick. I guess we pick who's available. We don't play teams in our division in the friendly. That's just silly. Pick Bolton. Should we have Charles? Can you change it to home away or just always or get home? Not it matters. Right, so put a weaker team in, shall we? Yeah, there we go. Here's the fixture list. Oh, they're more clubs available. Okay. And the demo. Okay, so we've got a few games to get through. I'm not sure I'll play every game. Mitch is on his phone. We hear half an hour Haddock traffic. That's indication that Mitch is logged in on his phone, despite reading the traffic. So hopefully we'll see Mitch before too much longer. All being well. Hopefully you're not stuck too long, because that's never a pleasant experience. Thanks, Damien. Not updated the spreadsheet yet. It will be updated before Thursday. Oh, the mouse. Look at this. Yes, very yellow mouse, actually. Now, welcome to Incomprehensible Icon Simulator. This is very much the style of the time. Luckily, I had the magazine open so I can have a look at what they all bloody do. So, 1, the question mark is options. 2 is team selection, which is the pitch. It's numbers. That's how it's the magazine. You can't see that, so it's pointless me saying in numbers. So, yeah, options the question mark top right. Team selection is just below it with the pitch and the giant player. Telephone is contracts and wages. Not going to bother with that too much, I think. Machine towards the bottom left. Sponsorship deals you can arrange and grand improvements. Probably don't need to worry about that too much. Fortunately, stops at the airport because he bought a copy of Trolls on Amiga. Okay, Mitch, don't worry too much. Make sure you get yourself home. Hello, River Jack. Welcome in. Well, you missed Shadow Fighter, and that's it so far. So I don't know how you find football management games. That would very much be that very much depend on how interesting you find that. What? So 4-3-3. So win 4-3-3. Is that depending on where you are on the pitch? I guess. Okay, it's quite in depth actually. I see. Yeah, I do like a good football management game, but I've not got the patience for learning a new one. I think at this point, sell the game. Can you swap players round? Yeah, some sort of text. You think at least have the text written at the bottom of the screen when you hover over something. That'd be fine. I don't think you need to guess the icon all the time. It's a bit tiring. Ah, that's how you do it. Right mouse button. So let's swap these players around. in the XL World Championship. Is that an actual? I guess that's a thing, isn't it? The XL World Championship. It must be a thing. Someone does it somewhere. Pick your sponsors. Can you imagine? Amiga Action demo. Oh yeah, we'll just have we'll just put some Amiga Power logo in the game. That's fine. What's to see your friend? He's got to see mine. Let you play my game. See, why are we unsit for this? This, I think, should just be an option to skip. Right, no one cares. I don't care about random friendlies. That's order, isn't it? So get to mine soon. Oh my god! Let me play my game. Let me exit. Oh, you can just exit. Okay, fine. We can speed it up. On to 887 Sport 5 games Amiga. That sounds about right. Annual Capital Championship is pretty intense. Oh, hi, Trap Shot, welcome in. You're moving better than most teams. It's up the sub, shall we? Why not? Oh, whatever. Please, actually, where is the ball?
Oh no! Oh
We'll line that a bit. So skip. You can just skip that, press an exit. Right. Oh dear. That appears to be a goal against you. Thank you very much. I can't seem to make my how do I make my sub? Anyway, not to worry. Got a piece of yellow card in there. I'm a very bearded referee. Change tactics, change formation. Got it. Try that. Can't follow it this quick, so I don't really know what's going on. I appear to have scored, which is unfortunate. That's about as far as she can go. It changed from the marrow. Oh, crosshair. Who wants a crosshair? No, we don't. That's ridiculous. It's every player use motion independently. Yeah, I haven't really got time for this nonsense. This takes too long. Adam's in, of course. Well, Adam's didn't in the first place. This doesn't reset your tactics again, so it's a bit annoying. Yes, it feels like a lot of work to set something up. Turn the ball on, ball off. Well, lots of saves, and not entirely sure who for. Got yellow cards as well. I do want to do that. Oh my god. All change. You can't just undo it, which is a bit annoying. It's very easy to press the wrong thing by accident. It's all quite small. It feels more in depth. I played the first game, really, to any sort of degree, and the first one feels a bit simpler than this. So it's a bit easier to get going. You don't get the fancy pitch, but it's a bit easier to get started and quicker to play. That's a market. The fact, yeah, it's a fax machine. Yeah, spot on it. That's exactly what it is. We buy a new one. Exotic. European, it's always exotic, isn't it? But by European players. Uh, Player's wage. What? You've done that, haven't I? Wow, I'm really overpaying the odds here, I think. I'm not allowed to. Okay, you got to. That takes far too long. It's not a round. You have to bid several times. It's not some sort of round robin thing. It's ridiculous. Let you buy a player. That's all you got to do. Just let you pick a player and buy them. Transfer match like you're free. Just let's play our transfer market. Awesome money for him. Bingo, he's yours. None of this bidding against other clubs nonsense. Well, no, actually, you do get that. You can bid against other clubs, but it's quicker. You don't have to go through several rounds of bidding like that. It's really cumbersome. It's quite hard to follow at times. I could join Norwich and join Burnley, one of the two. Some thought Burnley is better. What can we say? I keep losing, which is a bit annoying. Oh, it's a goal. An actual goal, so an actual player. Oh, I didn't lose that time. This is me doing my Liam Manning tribute act, which will mean nothing to a lot of you. What I just said there, but this is how it feels at the moment. Maybe 4-4-2 is better here. That's a boring game. How very dare you? How very dare you? Actually, disgraceful scenes over here. It's enthralling. Football's enthralling. What can we say? You have to. Yeah. I think to be fair, you have to. It's a niche, isn't it? You have to be into it for it to be rewarding. If you're not, then it won't be. It's that simple.
Finally dry.
Thank you for the sub. 29 months. Finally dry. What happened to you? Apart from getting wet, I suppose. Anyway, thank you. Welcome in. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated, as always. Hope you're well. Oh, look, a goal down. I think he's stuck on by a nice one path. Was it riding by any chance? A delivery. Yeah, was that visit? That sort of thing.
Oh no, my god!
Oh dear, 2-0 down. Useless. Rubbish. Yeah, it's a bit of a damp one, isn't it? A little bit moist, you can say. Yeah, this hasn't gone. Okay, headset say going swimmingly, given the current conversation. It's the wettest January in North States in 7. Oh god. But I say that's not no mean feat. No mean feat that. Let's look at the table, shall we? Should we look at the table? Oh dear. Well, let's not dwell on that too much. Oh well, only one game in. 41 to go, although not in this demo. You'll be pleased to hear. Let's do one more match, then we'll move on. If Man City thought they're good, of course. They had billions of pounds. Had no more matches. Yeah, this isn't going very well, actually. None of our players can touch the ball. Well, okay, I'm gonna be honest, that could have gone better. Yeah, okay, a bit. I don't know what I'm doing here now. But if I 16 and keep it short. Hey, BJ, welcome in. Like Pets Man City. I make them look like Pets Man City. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, 4-0. 3-0 and 4-0. This is a suboptimal start to the season. To be honest. And I think perhaps this is where I quietly bow out of these proceedings. It's getting quite messy, isn't it? So I don't really want to make this any worse. There'll be protests and chants to get me sacked. We don't really want that, do we? Not sure anything happened. Is that for... No, that's a 10-week demo. So it's quite a chunky demo. And every option is available to it's quite comprehensive actually. Nothing's disabled. I do think that game is something you need to put a lot of time into. The option you can't do is save a game, which is probably just as well. Okay, that scores. I'm not doing the classified football results. My Rebels won. Wimbledon won. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. Right, that's enough. Just be reading out the classified football result. Is that what you want? I can just go. We can pretend it's like BBC on a Saturday evening or something. Final score. I'll just read out all the results. Mini printer. Oh, we need a mini printer. Yep. Where's Des Lyland when you need him? Four far four East 5. Oh yeah, East 5. Yeah, so East. That happened the other year on the penalty shootout or something like that, didn't it? 4-4 East 5-5. Or East 5-4 4-5. Oh god, I don't know. One of the two. I think I'm not sensing a great demand for me to read all the results out like it's a final score at 5 o'clock on a Saturday. See the results. You don't need me to read them. Come on. We don't need this. I'm not reading that Norwich City result either. That's painful. Right. We're going to move on to disc 3. Now, disc 3 is it's called the voucher disc. So what this is you could use this, not now. Um, you can get £10 off Mortal Kombat 2 in Future Zone. I don't know if I ever went to the Future Zone shop. I'm not sure I had a Future Zone shop, but apparently you can visit your local Future Zone. You can buy Mortal Kombat 2 and get £10 off on that. But there's also on this disc competition. You can maybe win £1,000 plus runners-up prizes of a 1200, C32, or £100 runners-up prize. Yeah, actually, this is going to be an absolute cracker. No, I never had one either. The workmate once used this person the Urim book. Really? So, oh god, this is high quality stuff. Ah, no, I was reading this earlier. So, Paul Roundell. I did my research. What's amazing cover price? I think it's £3.99. Useless. Oh, I know this one. Pretty much. Read the cover. Yep. Well done. You answered all the questions correctly. Hooray. To see issue of won a prize, please to enter your individual 6-digit serial number printed on this label. Uh, I don't know if I have that. Actually, do I have a scan? Let's have a look. Can't I'm doing this. I want to see if we've got a scan. I have. Sorry, you don't want a prize. Oh, thank you for taking part. Nobody's a loser with Amiga Action. I think you'll find everyone's the loser of Amiga Action. Welcome, Tipsy Turrican. But this is full of wonder. It was always exciting, boosting them up. Even this voucher disc, apparently. This was something quite. This is different. I've not seen this before. Like, this is new to me. This sort of concept of cover discs. £10 off Mortal Kombat 2. Yeah, well, not to be sniffed at, actually, to be honest. Could you? Yeah, I wonder if you could crack this, or someone probably could. Well, that was an interesting little diversion. No, that's a whole other disc. That is a disc on its own. Would you believe? Oh no, it's actually it's disc on its own because you meant to take that to Future Zone to redeem it for your discount on Mortal Kombat 2. Or a free back disc, indeed. Hi, York Cat, most welcome in. Amiga Quiet Search better. Yeah, Amiga actually isn't my favourite, I'll be honest. A lot of these discs are fairly half-assed, for being honest about it. I appreciate Rise of the Robots. They certainly did. Anyway, shall we move on? I think you best move on to the next disc. It's issue, in fact. We've done that issue now. So big hooray. First issue of the night completed. That was issue 66 complete. Means, if my maths doesn't fail me, we are now on issue 67, which is February 95. Back to 2 discs this time. So here we go. This is the first disc. We have got some game demos and some PD games over these 2 discs. Oh, here we go. Back to unpacking again, are we? So each game needs a separate disc by looks of it. So you have to, just like you would in real life, you've got to decompress the games onto their own discs. 2 demos, got base jumpers and ATR, the Team 17 racing game, which did divide opinions somewhat. Yeah, I know. You think it's a bit of a waste of a disc, isn't it? That I suppose it's just got if it's just got that quiz on it and nothing else. You had this disc, did you? Never had it. Amiga Action was a magazine we did not buy very often, so we didn't have many issues. Certainly not this era. Right, better create a file and select it and unpack this game. Yeah, at least you get the actual menu now, Actress. Yeah, for those who didn't see the earlier streams, a lot of their early discs, you had to type in the command at the Amiga DOS prompt to load up. And it wasn't always obvious either. So good luck with that one. My favourite one was one of their discs had a demo of Agony on it, and you had to type in. Well, you'd expect to type in Agony, wouldn't you? On the in the Amiga DOS prompt, but nope, you typed in Highlands instead. If you didn't have the mag, you wouldn't have no idea. Let's reset and play Base Jumpers. Let's spend the pouch this. Now there was a demo of Base Jumpers on both Amiga Power and the One as well. So I don't know if it's be the same demo. If that's your initials as well. Yes. Funky tune as well in this demo. No, that's a look at blank discs either. Just conjure that out of nowhere. That's the best. That's the best thing. Type Highlands. Yeah, she'll play a Agony demo. You have to type in Highlands. Yes, in the end to load it. Don't know why. That's just how you do it. That is a funky tune. Start the game with. Oh, level 1, okay. This is the same as Amiga Power demo. The music, which the Amiga Power one didn't have.
Yo.
Right, the usual fair. Collect the letters, try and make words. If you can. But yeah, much better multiplayer. Hello, Namco's. Welcome in. How are you doing? AC Cold 2000. It's quite zippy. It is pretty quick. Oops. Hey, don't go that way. It's pretty fast paced, pretty frantic and chaotic. But as Unicron says, best in the multiplayer. The idea, get top of the level and then jump off again is essentially what you got to do here. Yeah, not bad, Lamcos, thank you. All good here. Oh, Lamcos, are you going to attend Kickstart this year? Undecided bonus. Hat. Yeah, got a top hat. Brilliant. Yeah, no idea. Depends on funds. Fair enough. Reverse map. There's a lot of these codes, these letters, you make little codes, and that does some other odd things. As you can see. There are a number of us doing Kickstart as well this year, so looking forward to that. Start is on the 7th hang on a minute. 7th and 8th of August, I think it is. Not such as to be being self-employed now. Yeah. Ah. Yes, I can see that. That might oh, carry its own uncertainties, possibly. Parachute works. It does, frankly, and I win. There we go. 1 level demo. $24.99. Out now. Peter, welcome in. Now, do any secret codes work? Like, you get little sub games. Let's have a look. I'll see if there are any codes we can use. Yeah, 1 level demo, 1 disc. It does feel a bit of a waste, doesn't it? I think we played the sub games. I'm gonna put the codes in and see if they work. I have a list of them. Yeah, Gary, welcome in. You thought it was a neat idea back in the day. It was a neat idea. I think it is. I'm not sure it works as well as it could have done. In terms of the game structure. Let's see a shoot up. Does that work? Oh, you're still going, are they? I'm really surprised. Gary, did you, I think, am I right in saying, did you play Winning Post on your stream, like you said you're going to? I think you did, am I right? You said you're going to really just chuck that in there and confuse everyone.
Yo.
Okay, it didn't work. I thought a sub game might have worked, but it doesn't. Oh, 2 hours straight. God, excellent. That is excellent. Great work. I salute you for that one. Not bad going. That's what you want for a Flip Machine, isn't it? Get some Twitch subs. It's totally nag to close up Twitch. It was Archerous, yeah, absolutely, definitely the same dev. Jet Strike Base Jumpers, the same sort of wacky sense of humour. That's it, yeah, indeed, the freak. Right, speaking of quite short-lived, I think, as a publisher. Unfortunately. Yeah, whole story. Unity's awful husband cancelled. Excellent. Excellent. That's good effort. I like that. It's like one way down the pub playing your Flip Machines. Let's unpack the second game, which is ATR from Team 17. And I know some people loved ATR. I was not one of them. I really don't like it. But we've got a demo, so let's try it out. I had to win money of Back the Fruities for the pints you weren't supposed to drink. Oh dear. That sounds like a really convincing kind of backstory to that. Good work. Oh wow, you play this as well. Uncanny. Right, let's get the second disc created, and then we'll get that decompressed. Oh, I think we've done that already. That's fine. So let's get going. Is gas the bottle livery? Yes. We need a base jumper sequel. Obviously, that's Magic Forest. It's a janky example. Okay, Amos, nice. Yes, they did. They were quite involved. Amos did a lot of stuff. I think they did their own. So Jet Strike, they did Jet Strike AGA. I think they might have done their own like in-house AGA extension for Amos. Not sure. Amos Pro. Ian, you did miss Premier Manager. Yes. I managed Norwich because I had the option to, so I took it. Thought well, I got to manage my own team. Although I did rather catastrophically badly, I think is the way I put it. Yeah, Premier Manager 3 is quite difficult because you have to put a lot of time into tactics, formations, where players are on the pitch at a certain point. Yeah, it's quite in depth, but I felt I didn't really have the inclination to go into that too much on stream. Yeah, base jumpers is pretty impressive. It's possible, Archers. Say CD32 version as well, which actually you see the soundtrack. So I think they might have done something there. I think the parallax scrolling and stuff as well they used. I think there were things they did. There was some sort of wizardry that took place. I'm pretty convinced of that. I'm quite try it, of course, and see if it works on the. My 600's got a 2 MB chip RAM, so I could always try it and see what happens. I suppose that did happen a few times. People did that. They laid the 1200 version, but actually did 2 MB chip RAM. Right, ATR. Here we go. There was a Christmas demo with Amiga format for ATR. I did have that magazine and that issue. So it is. I think the thing with ATR is that depending on what tracks you play, it feels like you can't really see the track. It's very hard to know where the track is. I think that's kind of part of the issue. I think with the game. Shot as an ATR fan. Didn't see in front of this little short. Yeah, there's a few things like this game which I find. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of. It didn't do a lot for me. The Christmas demo. Yeah, I found that quite tricky to. On that one. Well, that just crashed straight into the starting thing, whatever that was. Oh, missed the little jump there. Oh. The parrots kind of float, so it's kind of pot luck we pick them up or not, which I don't really like either. I see, that means the final lap. Second. Move on, group. Welcome in. So look, so hard. It is quite it is quite tricky. It's kind of work out how to go sometimes. It's not the easiest. You know how strong Team 17's identity is. I know what you mean. I know what you mean by that. It's very much yeah, you had that sort of polish, and there's that kind of swagger to their games, isn't there? Regardless of genre and regardless who actually programmed it. Um, Similar to like Psygnosis, I think. You think so? Late 80s, early 90s Psygnosis. That really similar feel across their games in terms of the aesthetics. Even though the devs weren't always the same, they managed to get a consistent kind of identity through them all. Team 17 really did well after Amiga. Well, to be fair, Team 17, they're still going, and a lot of companies in that era, especially in the UK, didn't make it that much further. So I think, credits to them for keeping on going this long. I think they've done pretty well for themselves actually in that context. We did indeed. Shadow Fighter was the first game we played today. No, to be honest, that's two demos on that disc, and they're both really quite short. I thought I've been happy using spare discs for those. Instead of a cool synth band, sorry, this is a prog rock band. Right, disc two. No, this issue. It's not taking long, is it, to get through this? You can tell. You can tell they've kind of stopped being asked at this point. It's a PD game, PD disc, shoot 'em up special with 3 old PD shoot 'em ups. What more could you want out of life, honestly? Apart from everything, of course. Sharp shot. I don't think so. I think it is one. I think there was one available. That says one of the sets of tracks. Did it say one track? Okay. I thought it'd be more. Yep. Hang on. Thought this has. I'm really confused. Is this the right disc? I'm I don't think this is the right disc. Hang on. Let me try um another copy. Really confused there. Hey, Peter, welcome in. Yeah, that's the wrong disc. Okay. What are those in washing? Is that blessing in disguise? Yes, I'd say so, Nick. Short and sweet. Yeah, Gorf, Air Ace 2. Air Ace 2 is a bloody shoot 'em up construction kit, unfortunately. To be fair to me, that wasn't genuinely wasn't my fault. That was in the whole. I've got a big archive that I downloaded ages ago, all the Amiga Action discs, and that is in the folder for issue 67, disc 2. That isn't, is it? It's not that at all. They've lied. Thank you, Red Hangout. Many skulls yet from Grimsby, but don't let that put you off. Yeah, it was. Honestly, I promise. The dog ate my homework. No, I mean it was. That was not my fault. Not this time. Gorf arcade machine at Retro Replay. Through the files. The duck. It's duck. It was the duck. Yep. Blame the duck. If in doubt, blame the duck. Watch Red Tiger's hard drive. Never seen Mickey Golf. It sounds like a stomach bug. Could be just a euphemism for getting drunk. How was last night? Got absolutely golfed. Sensible golf. Gary, that's very cool. I like that. I was selecting. Yep. Why not? They want to they want to dox themselves. You know, you can take advantage of it. Creator of War is now a taxation special. Oh, really? That's interesting. How to play? Can't do it yet. Wait for this to finish, I think. You're absolutely pepperoni the weekend. Graphics by a guy from the Assassins. Oh, really? Good spot. Yeah, it's different ways than Gorf, but every way is a bit different. Not instructions to Gorf, but it is, isn't it? It's not that deep, really, is it? Love that text printer. Right, let's play the game. So probably oversized ship there. So yeah, each wave is different to the last, as you can see. It's not golf. It is absolutely not golf. Now they've got a Galaxian phone. Thanks to that, fits the game perfectly. They've got these things chucking asteroids at you, which is always fun. We've got this weird. I say weird. It's a weird looking ship, actually. Well, actually, is that a ship? Hooray! I'm now a space cadet. I guess it exploded. That's some sort of explosion. Apparently. Apparently. That's actually a lot of use. Apparently now it gets harder. Everything wider. Never let that one go. Oh. On. It's a bit harsh. I could get out of the way there. Lost one life, lost them all. Felt a bit unfair to me. Also, thing that happened, and I'm not very happy about it. I'll be honest. That's sort of thing Gary, I think, will be onto the program about. Distribution. It's charity wear, apparently. So yeah, there is that. Out of 10, I say it, no pixel art, probably just penalty. Some greetings. Friends, Stuart and Stephen Russell from the Grimsby Evening Telegraph. Yep, indeed, Archers Bill Telepug of Assassins. Well, here we go. We're now Docs Kev. Sorry about that. You've got a very highly in Grimsby area. Yep, Clee Forks, of course, being a hotbed of Amiga software development, I'm sure. Same Kev Gallagher also wrote Harry Haddock, which we're playing a bit later, maybe not tonight, but it will come up a bit later on. Yeah, Dave. I hope that's not gonna happen. Any luck. I don't think I was that stupid to write my address in anything I ever did. Let's reset. Move on to the second game on this really half-assed cover disc. See, it's how to change the bloody curtains. No, I was not that stupid when I wasn't so stupid to put my actual address in there. It's stupid. I mean, different times, right? We wouldn't do it now. This day and age, I was putting the actual address on a game. AI race 2. Oh god, no. Or Al race 2. Wait, look at it. Duck get moved again. Yeah. That just full off like did the other day. Maybe that's what happened. Last week, the duck, when I got up in the morning and the duck was on the floor, maybe that was Malik Weiner. He found my address and stuck in during the night. Caused mischief. I don't know. Just put that out there. If it's my old Amiga Days address, it still gets me eventually.
Okay, suckers.
Oh yes, that classic World War saying, okay, suckers. Start. Actually, this is obviously eons old by this point. But I always thought this is one of the more bearable efforts. Thank you again. That's quick. I hear Duck was writing Amiga demos. It is one of the sample goes, okay, fair enough. Bit of a bit of imagination there.
Okay, suckers.
Oh, it's out the way. There's a risky one. You probably just out the way for most of this, and you probably just avoided things. You probably not do that badly.
Okay, suckers.
Yeah, it's not a bad looking game actually. There's some quite nice graphics in this.
Okay,
Right, one more attempt. Come on, see if we get further. Do better than that. We'll see if we get. Yeah, he changes scenery or something. Last attempt, it's very, very quick to play, so solve it. Oh, I mean, it's not that bad, really. For well, in the context, of course, of what it was made in. It's actually reasonably competent.
okay, suckers.
I do have to ask the question: why are Amiga Action?
Okay, suckers.
That's it. That's the question. Why Amiga Action? Why are they putting this on their cover disc in 1995? It does seem really odd to me that this is the best they could rustle up. What's Amiga Action? Well, yeah. Oh, it's tanks. Non Amiga Power issue 6, by the way. And that was from 1991. So it really wasn't a new game at all. Yep, the duck is mighty indeed. You have seen it in person. You've been honoured to see it in person. This is also early 95, to be honest. This is very early 95 as well. So it's still, there's no ATR on the first disc, you know. Plenty of stuff still to, still you can pick. And to be honest, that sort of era of PD and shareware software, actually really good on the Amiga. That's some of the best stuff is 94, 95. So they could have done better than this. But yeah, we're not, yeah, they are important. Passion program days were important. Of course they were. But I think for covering this game at this era, you want a bit better in this, don't you? 88, 89, I think, yeah. And this last game was also Amiga Power in its early days as well. So yeah, I think they could have done better here. Yeah, so dark, so I think they just want to shove stuff on and get it filled up. We're back to better. We are, that's true. There's a lot of better programming happening now. Hey, it's come full circle. Yeah, I'd enjoy. I actually remember quite liking this. So, quite a funky title tune. John Kennedy, yes. Might be the same chat, possibly. Might just be Med, I think, Peter, yeah. I think Med or Med, one of the two. It might just be Med at this point.
Get ready.
John Kennedy also wrote for Amiga format. and see Amiga. It showed me it was 89, not 87. 87's a bit early, I think. Copyright in the loader was 89 anyway. But I'm sure it's later than 87. One thing about this game, it's very, very red. And there's no getting away from it. Right, shoot fuel pickups, or not pickups, just shoot them. Famously, you shoot fuel to gather it up. That's how it works. I used to play. Oh, I used to play as a kid on the Amiga Power Disc, and yes, it was a CRT, and yes, it was a little bit searing at times, but I used to really like this. I don't really care about such things until I was like 5 or 6. But yeah, I mean, it isn't exactly pushing the boundaries, I grant you. Nice use of the older copper there in the background, so we'll give it that. Better than AIR, absolutely. Yes. The one thing you got to be careful of here is run out of fuel. I've actually finished this. I never got. I think it's the next stage. It's stage 6 or 7. I can't remember. Might be 7. Where it's basically a cavern, and you have to negotiate this maze, and it's really, really difficult. You be completely precise about it. If not, you're screwed. You need to move there. Oh, you watch these guns. Also, they kind of blend into scenery now, being red. So I'm guessing it's kind of the idea to make it a bit more perilous. Oh, that wasn't expected. Out of fuel almost. There we go. Oh! Well, that wasn't meant to happen, was it? This is valuable. Okay, fine.
It's broken.
It is very broken. I mean, how do you complete this level anyway? Play it normally. Seriously, look at that. Absolutely lethal. It's technically completion. You get to the end. Does that kind of count? Game's done quick me. Given that I cannot die. But it's back to level 7 again. Speed running technique. So, what happens? It's just going to keep looping to level 7 and 8 forever. That doesn't seem right either. I think there's something I got messed up somewhere. Schrodinger's spaceship. Yep, we'll just keep. Can't quit, can't pause, can't do anything. So I guess it just means we'll move on. Team 17's first level looks much worse. Yeah, early demo. I'll see what. Well, it might do actually. No, it doesn't. You can't quit. You're screwed. That was unfortunate, wasn't it? A bit embarrassing, but never mind. That was very quick. That's 67. Issue 67 done. How half-assed was that? Were those cover discs? All excited the football. Well, I like a good football game, so I'm biased. But it was quite a complex one though. Well, I think definitely. Yeah, that's completion. GG's accepted there. Right. Next up, we're gonna move on to March, I suppose. March 95, issue 68. Now we have an A and B 3D demo here. Sadly, it's a rolling demo, not an actual playable demo. Which is a bit of a shame. So 68, this one. The vast source disappointment for these kids. Is it because it didn't look like the final game? Oh, rolling demo. Okay. Yeah, I know. Terrible. So sit back and relax. We can just watch it. Watch it do its thing. Put a Cyrus rolling demo. A bit glitchy there. Oh, very glitchy there. Ah, dear. That rather didn't work, did it?
It's broken.
Very broken. Let me try and add some extra memory to this. Maybe it needs a bit more of a push. Do a reset. Got no 30. Let's see what happens. An extra memory. So obsessed with 3D. Yeah, I mean, obviously, this is all the rage, wasn't it, at this point? We didn't even call them first person shooters. We called them Doom clones. At this point, that's all the rage, all the rage. Doom clones. And obviously, we got absolutely flooded with them on the Amiga at this era. Still got stuck. No, it isn't. It's really not. So you get in when you. Oh, okay. I'm quite surprised it doesn't work when your A doesn't play nicely on this. It's not crashing. We'll give it that. Roll this last roll. Right, okay, that was certainly a thing. I'm gonna try one more time. One more attempt at that, see if we get it to work how it's meant to work. I doubt we can, but might as well try it once more. Then when that's done, charity on. I mean, can have a look. No, but I don't think it's available because I'm playing on a standard stock 1200 now. Actually, I don't have an Archerus to hand. Yeah, JG can mess things up a bit sometimes. I know it can, but I think that's more for if you have, I guess, some more band setup, isn't it? Like I know 30 or something. Let's cover this. This is Amiga Action issue 68. Now it goes. Good point, Archerus. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's fallen over there again. Okay, we'll move on. Play Kingpin instead, shall we? Very weird. It doesn't play nicely with that demo. Stolen Doom texture. Nicely played. Yeah, but the config is genuinely just the stock 1200, so everything is set to yeah, cycle exact, everything's set to normal as you expect for stock 1200 to be. So yeah, it's just not playing ball. And on the Trotney 30, it just didn't work. It just would stop playing itself properly. So that's a bit weird. Anyway, Kingpin. Time with some 10-pin bowling. But on the Amiga. Famously, bowling is much better when you're playing on the computer. Yeah, Team 17 actually covers for this disc. The last disc actually, ATR. Peach Doom Tech Chats made it final. Okay, oh, did it really? Nice spot. I suppose you've probably know the game side out by now, of course. The full features, good 750 kilobytes of music sound effects. 12.99 on disc, 14.99 CD32. Any those embarrassing shoes? No. That's the real selling point here. Of course. Famously, everyone registered that, Jay, yes. Poor old WinRAR. Poor old WinRAR. I wonder who registered WinRAR ever. You get those reminders. I think all the all the other stuff I spent money on over the years, all the other crap I just chucked cash at. Never registered WinRAR once. Really? That's embarrassing. No. Split. House of X was good. I remember using that a few times. I think House of X was actually performed better in some instances. I got better compression. I think it wasn't supported for as long as that LHA was. Oh no. LG on YouTube registered with Rod to see what happened. Can you imagine the scenes when they realise someone's registered? Something lit up at their end. Registration requests come through. Must have got the bunting out and everything. Oh dear, in the gutter. Whereas I hadn't maybe always covered this because I don't think actually bought full games except for Christmas. Oh wow. Well, for a lot of people, yeah, I think actually for a lot of people, maybe cover discs was they were like the main source of software for people. Yeah, PD games, the odd demo, and obviously they give away Amiga format and stuff. Give away like random database packages and stuff. At this point, you've been on the internet for a few years. Oh wow, you got on there quite early, for the looks of it. Netnet.net. What a great name. Is that the... Oh, that's all right. Not exactly spectacular, but at least got some pins down. No, if you play it on your actual Amiga, it's probably gonna be fine. Weirdly, yeah, it's weird when your A doesn't like it. I don't know why. It's very strange. Oh, so close. Of course, you're on the lane. That'd be quite funny. Oh no. Don't feel bytes per second. Wow. Can't you play the whole frame? That's a bit annoying. Come on, a bit tight, isn't it? That's a really tight demo, actually. Oh wow. That's really interesting, actually. The entirely first 64 killer. Oh wow. Okay. That were these early days, isn't it? At the morning, see it was finished, timed out. Blimey. No disc swapping. That's a feature. Right. Okay. That was another half-assed disc. So that's disc one. Issue 68 completed. This. Oh god. I just see was on disc two. That's bloody Valhalla again, isn't it? Another Valhalla demo. Thankfully, there is a guide apparently in the following issues, so maybe I'll try and look that up quickly. We'll begin. If indeed they've printed it, of course. Of course they have. Yes, Lamcos. Thank you for the skull redeem. The best time for it. Team's title screen. So well, it's no opinions, isn't it? I mean, it's not the best title screen ever, I suppose. Second ever Amiga Speech Adventure.
I am the Lord of Infinity. I have a sad story to tell. I know, you've heard it all before.
Yes! Yes, C32 goes to speech, I know. Leaf Seal Sky, for starters. And Simon the Sorcerer. Oh dear. Right, okay. I wonder, is this the same demo that was on the one? No, it's different. It's exciting, isn't it? What a different demo. Right, I've got the magazine open so I can find. So I've got a solution. Just to cheat a bit here. Right, to begin with, pick up and read the book. No, primates, these all use each other's.
I've got it.
Yeah, I think perhaps some of the scathing isn't great. That's a funny sized book compared to everything else.
It's an altar.
Yeah, cheers, mate. I didn't really want you to do that.
I can't do that.
I know the feeling. The Book of Faith. There's a true believer in the power Indian religion, slightly weird spacing on some of those letters, will overcome man or woman's mortal imperfections. The downside is that to believe in this religion takes a lifetime which you do not have. Maybe there's a quick way to gain the faith. If only.
I hate this castle.
Right, alright, bloody hell. Right, the is dodgy tire. Oh, is that it?
There's nothing here. Incredible.
How classic is this guy?
I've got it.
You certainly have. Thanks for your input. Pick up the potion of faith. It's potion of faith, apparently. Walk to the left of the room until you come across what appears to be a river of fire. Drink the potion across the river. Right.
Tastes horrible.
Walk across. Even that probably stings a bit. You need to crawl across Vaseline. They pick up the cake tin, click leave on the wall. That... Okay.
Vaseline.
Where's that Vaseline on the floor?
I can't take it.
Oh, that's the bottle. Yep, you joined at the right time.
It's a cake tin.
Pick it up.
I've got it.
Party's just getting started, believe you me. Leave on the wall. That's the next step of this, apparently.
I hate this castle.
Yeah, you and me both. You'd be off to bed. This is a good moment. Yes, probably a good place to drop out with this actually going to. Thanks for joining us. Hope to see you again next time. Have a good one. No, Mark, just this seems quite a weird thing, doesn't it?
It's an egg.
An egg. It's Dizzy.
I've got it.
Or Dizzy. Met an unpleasant fate. So, pick up the egg, then put the cake tin on the oven at the top of the room, and put the egg in the cake tin, obviously. Obviously. If we need to remember Dizzy comes up. Almost certainly, yes. Pete, I think so. Thanks, Coverdisks. Thank you very much for joining us. Have fun. Have fun at work, I was going to say. Maybe not. You know what I mean. Thanks for coming along, as always.
Okay, now what? Okay, now what?
You probably need to drop a postage stamp in the puzzle that turns the parts of Cash Frog. That is more logical than most Valhalla's puzzles. Right, walk left through the door and pick up the rusty key. Go back through a door and go down through another open door. Okay, not very descriptive, but...
I've got it.
How many of these sounds this reads first get pitched down? Yeah. I bet loads. But left done up and see comes a sanding machine. Put the key on the machine, press the button in the front. Of course that's what it has to do. So apparently they got a sanding machine. It's cheeks of what a man moves.
It's a jigsaw. I'm not strong enough.
So hang on. So put the key on there.
Okay, now what?
Press the button in the front.
I'm not strong enough.
Beats you out, Nick. This game is clearing the room.
Okay, now what?
Cheers, Nick.
I've
Hope you'll better
got
soon.
it.
Thanks for joining us. I think in the future, Valhalla could be the game I play. You know when you have like a party, you got people around, and you want them to leave, so you put up some music that people really hate, and they just go. This is like Valhalla, isn't it? I should do this. It's like time for right. I don't know. If everyone's still here, got to go home. Right, time for Valhalla. That'll clear everyone out. Do you have a favourite absolutely horrible me game? Clear the room. Yep, that's correct. The box, Pete, right there. Hey, Hitch. If only it was that good. If only it was that good. Right, go to the room with the snail race. At the top right is from a dodgy tile. Look underneath it and pick up the sugar. Of course. I should hate him for just a bit. Yeah, another character.
It's a jigsaw.
I'm happy, but then so is you. You're stuck in this game.
The racing track.
Just snail racing.
It's a book. I've got it.
Wait, you walk. As you said, Archer said before, there's too much animation. Too many animation frames. Top right this room, there's dodgy tile. Look underneath, pick up the sugar. There's always a sugar under the tile.
Incredible.
The basic, yeah. The pauses are just the game loading speech and disc, but still, it does not help the game at all.
I've got it.
But yeah, the pacing of it is so slow. How slow it is, and how spread out it all is, and how obscure the puzzles are.
It's an oracle.
Bring me luck.
Okay. Sugar egg, so cake. Yeah, yes, quite possibly a cake. Very probably a cake. You're right. There were 3 of these games. Yeah, that's a trilogy. They made a trilogy. Just let that sink in. Close the room with the sandwich machine, open the door to the left of the key. Pick up the 4-leaf clover and go back to the luck-seeking oracle. It makes you beat the wall. It took about a year probably just to pay the first level. Okay, a tiny box. I'm not saying the physical one, the physical package for this. They called it the mini series though, so it might well have been a small box. That would make sense. get through that door? How'd you open that? Open the door with the key. How'd you do it? How'd you open the door? It's the key, isn't it?
Very rusty.
Oh, do I need to... I did this before, didn't I? Not entirely properly. Self-loathing club. I like to enjoy the most miserable experience of life for the next 10 minutes. I got to use the exact right command, which I think is this one. One day we want to be as short as Kingpin. I know. It is very much outstaying its welcome. Keepers, yeah. Yeah, that was at least the actual game. Hilsi Lido played a demo of that, and that was quite, at least quite charming. So there's that. All these people look so depressed, don't they? They're just stuck in this game. It's a rough life. What a curious limp. Give him the clover. Oh, the old the next. Oh, the next room, the door open. Sounded good. To be honest, I would play Valhalla and the Castle of Grimblood. See, that would be something. That game with Valhalla's voices when they speak. Second, now I have to question somebody. You just got the body in the corridor. It's that really slowly as well. Right, look on the tile and pick up the playing card. Oh, there's the dodgy tile. Right, what's say next? The card in the Gambler's Tomb. Where's that? She can find the general sneeze of the carpenter. Probably improves with gun voice. Oh god, it would make it quicker to play, if nothing else. At least you had load all the voices every time. Over there. There's a switch on that side. What have I done to deserve all these Valhalla demos anyway? I'm with you, oh dear, yes. That's going well. Well, that's an option in the game to say someone to say that to you. Should be if it isn't. Why is there 30 swords amazing runes room? Because I don't know, just like real life, I suppose. Maybe it's just me. Amblers 2, where is that? You think that was on the box? Oh, right, that makes sense.
The king's cook.
Go away, I'm sleeping.
You're not sleeping that much. Just a shades of brown. Absolutely the best. Best use of colour on Amiga, famously. It's like what it is 9 out of 10. And that's what really matters, as we all know.
It's the carpenter.
I've a gift for the king.
Right, oh, so put the card on here. No, don't do that. Ah! What is that?
George's snail.
The rubber god. Right, so pick up the snail. Return to the Vaseline and put the snail on it until it becomes a racing snail. What? Where's the Vaseline? Not saying to say very often that. Where's the Vaseline? Yeah, it makes perfect sense, doesn't it? I just got lost. I'm not sure where I'm going now. Oh yeah. Of course, yeah, how it all looks so distinctive. How do you possibly get lost in this game?
Racing snail.
That's a racing snail. Apparently. Now you've got the snail race. Oh, God. This is painful, isn't it? Really painful. Team 17's latest budget release. Okay, that's not there. Go on, signpost this a bit better, wouldn't you? All looks so similar. You think some sort of, here we go, some sort of distinctive features would help. That made perfect sense. Stadium print. That looks ominous. Right, a chest went to reveal a nightmare spell, which is taking place at the King's Cook. Very slowly try and find the cook. No, not there. The fun is, well, I say fun. Half the challenge. No, that's not the right word either. It's about just trying to work out where the bloody hell you're going, isn't it? The chore. Yes. Yes, the chore. That's a better word. I did 3 of these games. It's mind-boggling, really. That's one of the greatest Amiga mysteries, I think.
It's a nasty dream.
Okay. Cheers then. Sugar and flour in the cake. And you should have a cake. And absolutely, it's a cake. There's a documentary coming. Vulcan, the WTF story. That is a documentary that should be made.
All nice and nice.
Thank you for... Is that 21 on it? That's on 21st birthday, is it? What a place to celebrate it. So when we found a playing card and placed the ice cake in front of the maid. That makes perfect sense. An actual saying. It can't possibly be an actual saying. I've never heard that in my life. I think she said all iced and nice. Which, again, is not something that's ever been said by anybody in the history of the entire universe. Except for this game. Yeah, that's cake baked and iced. It does make more sense. No, granted, it does, but come on. Nobody says that. Women start to be misunderstanding of a cake.
I was only joking.
What are you joking about? I don't know. Anyway, happy birthday. So we've got a key. And that's the cook's room, and use key, don't do the bottom. Oh, God. Christ, this is a chore, isn't it? This is a chore. In your head, it's something to do with cutting the cake and having more life. It's a birthday cake. To be honest, it doesn't make much less sense most of this game. This is quite a big demo. It is quite a big demo, which is regrettable. A lot of it's just so bloody slow. So much back and forth. Let's go back to the kitchen. Oh, Graggle, you got it. It's a maid. Again, I'll do that thing where I don't know where I'm going again now. I was going clean. I mean, yeah. People clearly like this. A lot of people like the game and bought it for to make 3 of these things. I do find it a bit hard to get my head around. Alright, so that key is that used here?
incredible.
Oh, is that it? Oh, how about that? Available from all good retailers. Thanks for that. Yeah, Crackle bought them all. It's all Crackle's fault. They did 3 of them. That's how it happened. God, it's been dizzy. It makes less sense than dizzy. Yeah, 94%. Amiga Action gave all 3 games 94%. So, yeah, just let that sink in. Even the one, they gave the first game 81%, I think, or something like that. And they gave the second game something like 40 odd percent. So even they got fed up with it. They think they're all the same game. Well, they pretty much are, aren't they? Well, no, to be fair, the third one's a bit different. Got the perspective on it, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, it does seem a bit weird. I don't understand how that happens. How you give that game that score constantly. Absolute scenes over here. Right. Anyway, it's time to move on to issue 69. And that has a 4-disc special, would you believe? Another 4-disc special. Which I'll show you as good as the last one. I mean, to be honest, there's still quite a few Amiga games coming out at this point. It's not so bad. There's nothing else there. It's big reactions is crap. You have a question about this kind of perspective in the game. Erosion, what do you call that? Is it just overhead? It's not just overhead viewed or top down. Because Robotron's top down, isn't it? Or is it? See, oh god, I don't know actually. This sort of game is top down though. No, this is top down though, isn't it? Because surely Valhalla, he's looking up at you when he speaks. So I think that's. Oh, I don't know. I've got a headache now. Robotron's different. Bold Dash, yeah, I get what you mean. That's kind of more. I don't know. I don't know what you should call that. The Valhalla top down. I think Robotron's bottom. Dave's bottom. Says bottom up. Night, Tim. It's you, Rolf. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. So top down and side view together. Not sure you call that. They get something like the Chaos Engine, but it's kind of like a forced perspective, isn't it? It's not quite top down, but it's a little bit not quite isometric, but yeah, you know what I mean. I know what I mean, at least. Anyway, You can run the PC version. The PC version of Valhalla. Thanks, Gary. I will enjoy. I'll keep you awake tonight. To be honest, I'm just not going to sleep now. It's like a philosophical, it's an existential debate of our time, isn't it? It really is. Right. Issue 69 then. Yep, I know. People made the jokes. First, this is a demo of Turbo Trax. Another overhead racing game. Overheads, top down, who knows at this point. Some sort of philosophical debate we can have. No options, excellent. Now this, if you want another tale of Amiga Action fishiness, they reviewed this about 8 months before it came out and gave it 92%. So, yeah. Go figure. Didn't know that, Crackle. PC version, I didn't have a clue that's a thing. I've got a morbid curiosity about it now. Yep, it's another overhead racer. Apparently. Yeah, it feels like it's trying to be overdrive. Not even racing though. I'm not sure this is all what it is. I want to do a proper race if we can. Is it overdrive? Yeah, and we're good calls really. It's not a bad looking game, but it's something a bit odd with the scrolling. When you turn, it's kind of hard to explain, but I think it's very trigger happy. The scrolling when you turn, it kind of changes the direction it's scrolling really instantly. It's really odd. The overdrive is pretty crap, and this is pretty crap as well. So I think 92% is pushing its luck. It's only a demo, so I don't know what the full game's like. Again, as luck would have it, we'll get to this quite soon on stream, because now we are in the year 1995. It's on my list to play at some point. Lucky old me. What's perspective? Don't do this to me, please. This is the top down though, isn't it? That's all it is. It's fine. Sakashi. Yeah, no cameras out with dead zones. That's it. That's why it feels a bit odd. The camera's very eager. That's it. It's the demo. %92. Oh god, it's actually crashed. It crashed at the end. It's an entire disc. That is an entire disc. Excuse me. What about Super Off-Road? Oh god. Oh my god, what perspective is that? Let's start with that kind of worms. What would you even call that? But disc 2 of this 4-disc special has arcade special of 4 games, apparently. You'll be thrilled to hear, for those who've been waiting for this disc has Harry Haddock on it. I thought we'd get to it tonight. Looks like we're going to. My copy of Base Up is Command Disc. Yes, it very much is. We had to do away with all the frills, especially. What frills? It's the Amiga Action we're talking about. There are no frills. Anyway, enough of that. Dan Oblique is a good description of the genre. Anyway, Space Invasion 2 is first. For what that's worth. Yeah, indeed. The frills and the frills. It's that man, Kevin Gallagher, again, from all the way from Grimsby. What will we judge of that, Kev? Ah, look at that. Very funny. The invaders are attacking, apparently. Losing the name. Well, indeed, Archers. Still, not a an unpleasant bit of music, I've got to say. Press button to play. Yeah, at last. Oh, well. That was a letdown, wasn't it? Yeah, don't disagree with you, Archers. Don't disagree with you. Well, this is exciting. Here, appears to have been shot. And again. NZ, Graham. You are flattering me quite a lot with that one, Gary, I've got to say. Now, what's the hell key on this thing? Oh, there you go. Page down. But yes, the first Space Invasion was on the Amiga Power Disc, and there were no bases tied behind. Just super off-road theme park flavor. I suppose it's called Cavalier Perspective. That's
Best Gold present from Sega.
actually no. Let's let this play out.
Outrun.
Thanks, Damien. I don't think I need to play it again. Actually, God, I think there's no need to do that again. I think we can leave that game where it is. Oh, there's the chicken that Damien's roasted. It's also on this fault. What's up? It's dodge 'em. Hey, what you like about Kev? He knows how to introduce his games. It's 93. This one's a bit older. I love his dodgy spelling. He's done the classic thing with putting a lot as one word. I thought that's quite a new thing, or relatively new. Actually, no. Even in 1993, people put a lot as one word. Oh, Drift, here we go. You may be disappointed. Top down oblique. Okay, oh, well, that's new things like cavalier and top down oblique. This is certainly a thing. M6 driving simulator. It's hard to escape the feeling. That would be more exciting. Start the disk drive click. Oh no! He says, don't I feel good about myself? Oh no, I don't, actually. Victory sound, just nothing. Oh, they've got two green cars. Oh, that was lucky. This is the no frills, I think is the phrase I'd use. Just been keeping the cover disc. Menu screen. Got him, yet. Distribution. What do you care if I say about this? It's classed as public domain material and should be treated as such. So you can copy it and pass it on to your friends as long as all the code remains intact. Well, that's more freeware, I think, but okay. You run a PD library. I very much appreciate some sort of gifts in return for this game. After all, you're making money for my time and effort. You're a cheeky git, aren't you, Kev? Yes. Yes. Well, that's probably Space Invasion, I guess. Yeah, that's a quote for the box and Pete there. Yeah, no, I'm sure that's fine. Right. Next up is Galaxy Wars. Google Street View. Think about it. Looks familiar. 12% from Grimsby. Right, let's take Galaxy Wars. Right, you choose joystick control missile launch button on the screen. Move into position when an asteroid is in the way, then press fire to launch the missile. From now on, you'll only be able to control the missile itself, not the launcher. Launcher? Anyway. Right, got to guide missile through the asteroid belt towards flying sources. Top of the screen. Yeah, cheers, Kev. Bye. That's a good start. Proper arcade sounds there. Johnny Payson Holiday Wave 1982. Wow. The ground's exactly the same as Space Invasion. I think, more or less. If there's some copper usage in that sky, then that's quite pleasing. Hi Phase, welcome in. Keep it Valhalla back on. Cub hunt. Is that rhyming slang? Slow down, okay. Yeah, I think that might be what I was trying to achieve for that effect, actually. To be fair to it. That's level 1 completed, so hooray. That could have gone better. Roger Strange trousers. Oh, yes, I mentioned that earlier. I didn't notice that. No! Not too exciting. I mean, I guess it's a clone of an old arcade game. It's fine for what it is, but it's just not very much fun. Not much fun to actually sit and play very long. Really, it's been pretty well programmed, so you know, well done, really. But that's all. That's much you can say for it, really. But the real star of this disc, and this is what you're waiting for, folks. Putting the Gremlin. This is a true classic. A true classic of all times. Just the music. That's all we're playing this for. We'll learn from this. Well, we can. And also, to be fair, Galaxy Wars wasn't that bad. It's just, I think the concept isn't that exciting. But you can play a few minutes and that'll kill a bit of time. Right now something a bit almost goes up the world here a little bit. Does Arkev with this one. Look at that! The classic game character that never was, apart from this. Yes! It is! And it is, to be fair, it is quite a good cover. Colourful. It is very much so. I should think this music's good. Wait until you hear the in-game music. And Mrs. Hat. Right, okay, let's play the game. Happy, you got to love school kids, haven't you? It ran 2001, really? I guess that.
Saturday night, I feel the air is getting hot. Like you, baby, I'll make you mine, you know I'll take you to the top. I'll drive you crazy. Saturday night, dance, I like the way you move. Pretty baby, it's party time and not 1 minute we can lose.
Sorry I didn't read the whole thing there. Thank you, 100 bits. And thank you for making text-to-speech. Make it feel just like the song. Whigfield, I think. But yeah, I know what you mean, Archers. When you get it mixed up. Charlie, welcome in, Charlie. You joined the right time. Product of its time, I think we can call this, can't we? This peak. That little jingles for Top Kid as well. All sorts of stuff nicked everywhere in this game.
Oh no!
Oh dear, that rather. Up and down in Prime. You need to stream this. This is along with the winning post Gary, this is what you need to be streaming. Charlie, I think there is. You might have missed the legislation that's passed through Parliament recently. Yeah, you have to. You have to now. No, Crack, I didn't. Didn't complete it. Not quite. I don't think I did anyway. You can blame me actually for that challenge because I think Demi is watching my stream. So I played the PD stream. And I think he's looking for ideas for challenges, and that's how it came up. Not just me, but I did play it at that time. Yeah, good copper usage. That is true. Well, that seagull's gonna be really annoying, isn't it? Over the seagull again. So a bit janky in places, some of the scrolling. But yeah, I mean there's definitely a step up from his previous games, so no doubt about that. Killing him, welcome in. Back to James Bond. Emu James Pond right here. So another pixel art floppy disk for the collection. Not sure what Peter thinks of or Peter McKay still here, what he thinks of that. How he rates that disc. If I play the winning post. Down the pub again. Try to win back the money you spent on pints on fruit machines. It's excellent. Oh, he's still here. Excellent. Pay attention to what I see. Started working into his fingers. I do like the colours in the background actually. That's a good use of the copper. That's quite cool. Yeah, trap shot. Well, so I think there's actually some there's some Top Gear sound effects in this, so that's I've no doubt that is an inspiration a little bit. James Bond's Bloody Uncle, this the tune like is pop even today. Yeah, that would be a bit upsetting, wouldn't it? Pretty annoying. Moving platform, you have to keep moving alongside. No! Oh, that's close. I think that's his mouth, Trapshot, but I see what you mean. I can kind of get why you... Yeah. Yeah, I do kind of... I can see how you got to that conclusion, put it that way. Yes, there are line glitches, Pete. You're right. You do notice it sometimes, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, that you see right there on the right hand side. Seriously, he's asked questions prior. So, Gary, it's a wild time. It is a wild time indeed. Slow down there. This is walking officially unrealistic. We've got this funky platform.
Oh no!
Is it that jump? I always struggle with that bit. Yep. And that screen looks oddly familiar. That's actually the best than the out front of the Amiga screen. And sounds better as well, to be fair. That's actually pretty good effort. Well, that was certainly a thing, wasn't it? Oh, you need the weapon. Yeah. Especially that crab there. And that jump, that's a horrible jump. Oh, wow. Wow. End on the high note, eh? End on the high note, that's what I say. And I think we have definitely done that there. I think the higher notes to end on, actually. Pixels, living the dream. Living the dream. This is where you join the stream. But you just missed the Whigfield rendition as well. You only just joined. The Haddock can follow up. See, it's cracking. Actually, you know, a bit of polishing up. This could be half decent, actually. It's not that far away. Just some of it is a bit rough around the edges. Like some of the scrolling, that jump, and some of the little bits here and there that are a bit off. Not that far away. Not really. Right. We'll let that play for a bit. And while I do that, I'm just having a quick look to see who else is online at this point. We are going to call it very shortly. So I'm going to have a look and see who is about. We'll leave that there, I think, that music. I'm going to remake this you. Who's on? Sopho, Joey, a few others. It's Monday after all. Punches on. A lot of people on today. We'll deal with that. Yeah, okay. We'll do that shortly. Right. That seems like a good place today to end, doesn't it? That was an experience tonight. Have you ever seen such a half-hearted set of cover discs as this lot tonight on the whole? I don't think I have. We got through quite a lot there. I didn't expect to get through so many. But there we go. Right, that's 2 discs for April done. Got 2 left as well. So next time we'll finish off April 95. And then we'll move on to May, I guess. That's how it Totally Diva Harry Haddock. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. What more do you want? We've got a demo of Spirit's Legacy to come yet. And then also a full version of Blues Brothers, which is the comic release special for this issue. And then, yeah, still 2 Spirit's Legacy demos coming up. Blimey. Yes, there's certainly some stuff coming up which could be described as games that came on the Amiga. That's how we describe them. I need the Incredible Redeem. No Sleepwalker. No, you can. Ironically, Sleep Easy. Not to Blues Brothers right now. We'll do it next time. Anyway, it's not as bad as Mitch says, so just disregard what Mitch says on that sort of stuff. Anyway, we are going to leave it for tonight. I think that will do us for this particular time. Right, thanks everyone, and thank you, of course. Don't forget the Discord. Mitch has just dumped the links up there. YouTube. Look at YouTube channel, which has lots of VODs on. If you can drop a sub, that would be appreciated. Relive all the glory days, of course, of the channel. And you can find a playlist of lots of old Amiga Action streams as well, if you want to catch up with how we're doing so far. Why wouldn't you want to do that? It's Damco's. Right, cheers. Thanks, Paggle. Thanks, Archerus and Trapshot and everyone else. We are going to call that there for tonight. So thank you all once again for joining me this evening. It's been a lot of fun. I think part of the fun is seeing how naff these discs are. But it's been really good. So thank you all for keeping me company. It's been a lot of fun as always, and I appreciate you all hanging out. Have a little channel as always. So yeah, that was good fun. Thursday, we are going to finally finish off the 8% of arcade conversions. So 10 games left. 10 games to go, and we'll do them all Thursday, and we can wave that farewell. It'll be emotional. I'm sure. So that'll be Thursday stream. Until then, of course, have a lovely week in the meantime. What have you up to the next few days, apart from work, like I am? But got a busy week this week, so plenty going on. But look forward to Thursday and getting that series wrapped up. All that remains then. It's for me to say a big thank you to everyone in the chat. So big thank you, Charlie Parr. Thanks, Acid Bottle, Craggle. Thanks, Lamcos. Thanks, Mitch, Anarcturus, Nivrig, Damien, Peter. Trap Shots, of course. Pixels at Dawn. Pete as well. Who else we got in here? Gary, of course. We get Gary. And yeah. Everyone else has been in tonight. If you're lurking as well, thank you for lurking. I do appreciate that. And thank you to everybody who has, logged in and dropped in at some point. I do appreciate your company and your support. So you're spending time here. Thanks for spending time here. We are going to raid. We'll just send you the Zypho. Zypho's a pretty solid raid option. So let's go and see him tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna dump you over there for a little while. I'm gonna head to bed fairly soon, but I will hang out for a little bit. Cheers for interrupt as well. And yes, we'll see you all again Thursday for more fun and games. As I say, have a good week until then, folks. And thank you, as always, for support. Thanks, Damien, for the bits as well. That's much appreciated. Thank you to Colin for the resub, 29 months, no less. And thanks to all of you for being here. Right, let's go. We're off to see Thypho. I'm off to have a lie down after that, quite frankly. I've got a bit of a Haddock. Let's take some tablets. Anyway, let's not go to the jokes now. But yes, almost indeed. Almost 2.5 years, in fact. Right, I'm gonna stop with being on. See you soon, folks. Have a great week. Take care of yourselves. Hope to see you again Thursday. And as always, until then, bye for now.